Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lakbe Shweton. Learning from other people's mistakes or their experience is an absolute blessing, especially when it comes to relationships. It saves you a lot of time and a lot of heartache. So today I'm going to be talking about the biggest lessons I've learned from past relationships, as well as the biggest and commonest lessons that I've seen women learn from their own past relationships, which I've come across in my line of work as a relationship coach for single women over the age of 30. Now let's begin. One of the biggest lessons I've learned from past relationships is not to date someone simply because they like you. Now I get it. It can be incredibly flattering when somebody says they like you, especially if they go out of their way to do things for you. But the thing is, if you don't like someone, you don't like them. The thing about dating somebody that likes you and you don't like them is that there's a tendency for you to treat them badly, which is never a good idea. Because in this world, what you give is what you'll get back. Fine, you might not get back what you're dishing out from that person, but you'll definitely get it back from someone else. So you have to be careful. Another possibility when you date someone that you don't really like is that when they misbehave, you feel very, very stupid. It's like you feel just so silly, as if you've let yourself down. It's like you're thinking, okay, I'm actually doing you a favor by dating you, and this is how you treat me. You feel dumb and you can feel trapped at the same time because you feel like you're already in this relationship and you can't get out. Avoid getting into that situation by not dating somebody just because they like you. Another lesson learned from past relationships is that if you have a strong feeling that someone is cheating on you, they probably are. In addition to that, if anyone you trust or a friend tells you that your man is cheating, he probably is. Now, I'm not saying that you should immediately go and do something about this. Don't do anything rash, but definitely look for proof. Cheating doesn't necessarily mean that a relationship should end, but it definitely means that that relationship needs repair. What I'm saying here is that if people you trust tell you that your man is cheating, don't just bury your head in the sand or immediately accuse them of lying to you. If these are people that you trust, they probably have your best interest at heart and wouldn't deliberately try to hurt you. So keep your eyes open. Possibly one of the biggest lessons learned from past relationships is that if you feel uncomfortable about the guy at the beginning, you should listen to that feeling and not go into that relationship. There have been many situations in which a woman felt uncomfortable about a guy. Perhaps he asked for a loan early in the relationship, or he has an unusually large number of female friends, or he slapped you, or he doesn't take your calls after a certain time of day. Whatever it is, there have been things like that that women felt uncomfortable with, but they ignored that uncomfortable feeling and went into the relationship only to discover that the guy was sponging off them, was a player, was violent, or married. And sometimes by that stage, the woman feels that she's far too gone in the relationship to back out of it. By the way, there is never a time when you are too far gone in a relationship to back out. But that is a topic for another day. The point right now is to learn from other women's experiences, other women's mistakes. If a guy makes you feel deeply uncomfortable at the beginning of a relationship, that feeling is not going to go away. Listen to it. I hope you found this video useful. If you want more love and relationship tips from me that isn't here on my channel, listen to my podcast. You can listen to my podcast by going to www.bit.ly.com/Lakways podcast. The link to that will be in the description box below. If you want daily tips from me on love, relationships, and more, follow me on Instagram. I've written a lot of ebooks for the single woman over the age of 30. Books on how to be happy while you're single, and books on how to attract the right person for you into your life. You can get those books for free by going to www.bit.ly.com/LakwaysLoveTips. I hope you found this video helpful once again. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up below, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button you'll see down below, or by clicking on my picture that you'll see somewhere on the screen. After you subscribe, remember to click on the bell that you'll see there so that you'll be notified as soon as a new video of mine comes out. I wish you love and strength. Mwah.